Good evening, everyone. My name is Leaky, and tonight I'm going to start playing Unforeseen Incidents, which is a point-and-click adventure game.
BWET Talk Radio.
It's 5:30 p.m. You're listening to Backwoods Radio. This is Bobby
and the Duke,
coming to you live from the Seagull Stadium in beautiful Port Nicola. Our top story today is still the outbreak in Yelltown. Tell us about that, Duke.
An area of farmland outside Yelltown is still in quarantine 1 week after the deaths of 3 people with fever-like symptoms. Senator Sylvia Thurlow, head of the Bureau of Public Health, gave a press conference earlier today.
Let me reassure the people of Yelltown that the risk of contagion is very, very small. However, if you do experience a high fever, nosebleeds, or coughing fits, please stay calm, stay where you are, and call the RHC emergency hotline on 111-111.
That number again, 111-111.
I hope our listeners in Yelltown are feeling fit and healthy because you do not want to miss tonight's big game.
That's right, Bobby. Port Nicola Seagulls versus my team, the Blue Ridge Raccoons.
Raccoons suck. Go Gulls.
Haha, whichever team you support, the atmosphere here in the stadium really is electric.
That bed does not look comfortable.
Hello?
Harper, it's Rupert.
Professor McBride, how are you?
Not great, actually. There's a problem with my laptop.
That's a very familiar phrase.
I know, but it won't charge. And I'm right in the middle of processing some crucial data. I'm supposed to be driving over to Port Nicola today, and...
Say no more, Professor. I'll grab my multi-tool from upstairs and be right over.
Oh, thank you, Harper.
No problem. See you soon.
I feel like this character is me. Head back upstairs then. Oh, and there it is on the floor.
There it is. Good old multi-tool. Let's go fix the professor's computer.
Okay. Apparently, if I press the space bar, I see all the hotspots. And there's the good old multi-tool. Oh, and there's many tools within it. A knife, screwdriver, scissors, pincers, bottle opener, file, and wrench. Handy. Okay, let's go find this professor. He's built like me as well.
Hey there.
Oh, Harper, thank goodness you're here. Come in.
What's the trouble, Professor?
That blasted battery is trying to murder me.
You know, for a scientist, you don't always...
It will not charge. And I'm in the middle of modeling the latest data from my research team. It's been processing all night. If I lose power now, I'll have to start over. I need this analysis for a very important presentation at PNU tomorrow. Can you fix it?
Oh, what's the presentation about?
What's the presentation about?
It's my analysis of factors leading up to the recent outbreak.
Yelltown fever?
Yes. No. Well, the trouble is, we don't really know what kind of disease it is yet. The Dean of Medicine asked me to address the virology department tomorrow. We're hoping my research might help fight whatever killed those people.
Is Yelltown fever really that dangerous?
I'm afraid so. The little brute seems to be acutely virulent. By all accounts, it kills in a matter of hours, not days.
Jeez, hours? What if I've got it?
You'd know, Harper. I'm told symptoms start appearing immediately after infection.
Ooh, harsh.
Those poor people.
Don't lose hope, son. There's still time to contain it and prevent an epidemic.
Hang on just a second. I've got a problem where I can't. My chat window isn't updating, so just bear with me just a second, and I will give it a restart. There we go. Hi Joe, nice for you to join me, and apparently there's 3 people in chat at the moment, so welcome all. In case you missed the start, because I kind of started this fairly unannounced, this is Unforeseen Incidents, a point and click adventure on the PC, this one. So this is based in a town called Yelltown, and there's been an outbreak of some fever or something, which means it's probably far worse than they're making out. Yeah.
Isn't the government dealing with it?
Ah, yes. They've placed us in the benevolent hands of the Rancho Health Corporation.
I thought RHC said everything was under control.
That's how you know they're cacking their pants, Harper. See, I know these people, and I know they'll struggle to fight this disease without my input.
Can you find a cure?
It's not quite as simple as finding a cure. But if anyone can beat this thing, it's my research team at PNU. They're the best in the country. All we need is a sample of the bugger.
So anyway...
Modest guy then.
Professor?
Yes?
Any idea what's wrong with your laptop?
No. I plugged it in, but the battery's still going down.
Well, you know, have to try the obvious.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Very funny. Turning it off is exactly what I don't want to do.
Okay, let me see if I can fix that laptop.
Thanks.
It's nearly out of juice and it isn't charging. I don't get it. I replaced the battery like 2 weeks ago.
However, I'm looking down here and that cable looks severely like it's been eaten by a mouse or something.
Let's take a look here. There's your problem, Professor. The power cable's frayed.
Dash and blast. How did I miss that?
It's no biggie. I can patch it up with my multi-tool and some electrical tape.
Oh, good. Yes, I'm sure I have some electrical tape somewhere.
Leave it with me, Professor. No electrical tape in here. Just some dusty old vinyl records.
Those are classic blues pressings, Harper. Remember, you used to listen to them on my old turntable.
It's 2017, Professor. I listen to tapes now. No electrical tape here either. Why do you have so much junk?
Junk? Out of interest, how tidy is your place right now?
But I'm broke. You could use your sweet university dollar to hire a cleaner.
Ah,
This reminds me of when I used to help you out in the lab when I was a kid.
maybe we have different understandings of the word help.
I've done enough rummaging in here. Ah, here's the electrical tape.
Excellent. Can you fix a laptop now?
Hopefully.
Okay.
The cable is frayed in the middle. Probably eroded. I need to strip and splice it, then insulate it somehow.
Okay. Well,
I can't make those things work together.
that was apparently. Laptop cable should not matter. Well, he needs to charge it. Although, of course, when I did that, apparently I highlighted the telescope, not the power adapter, which is very close by. There is the power adapter, there it is.
I need to splice the cable before I tape it.
Okay. Why is the telescope on the floor? Well, it's propped up against the wall and it's looking out the window. So I assume that it's. I mean, from that angle, it looks like it's probably just looking at this note or something taped to the window. But you know, we'll see. Anyway, he seems to be quite the stereotypically disorganized professor. So you know, who knows. Pincers, scissors, screwdriver, a knife.
I don't want to cut that.
Okay then.
Okay, I'll strip the cable and remove the frayed wire. Now, let's get spicy. Looking good.
And now to finish it off with some attractive
Okay, let's make this safe.
tape.
Ish. All right, let's plug this baby in. Okay, she's charging now, Professor.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Harper. How much do I owe you?
This one's on me. But a guy as smart as you shouldn't have to call the village idiot every time his laptop goes kablooey.
Harper, I hate to hear you do yourself down like that. You're not the village idiot. I really appreciate your help.
Sure thing, anytime.
Okay. Guess we're leaving then.
RHC emergency paramedics are here to protect your health. But why are they dressed like evil spacemen?
That's kind of what I was thinking. It was like the images on the posters don't look very friendly or here to protect you. They're kind of like, we're here to like put you in a van and make you disappear.
What the?
Oh dear. She does not look well.
Hello?
Zombie-ish, yes.
Jesus, are you all right?
Get out of here. Leave me alone.
But you need a doctor, or... Wait a minute. Is it the fever?
Please. Please. Get away from me.
Do you have the fever?
I can't just leave you here.
I have to keep going.
Keep going? Are you crazy?
Yeah. Between a rock and a hard place.
We need to get you to a hospital.
Don't come near me. The
The blood? Oh, Jesus. What should I do?
I know where I'm going. Just forget you saw me.
Well, you're fairly memorable.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Well, clearly no. I'm not gonna bingish like that. I need to find out what's happening. It's like, I don't want to call the emergency services because they look really dodgy. So I'm like,
Okay. Whatever you say.
Good Lord, Harper! What are you doing out there?
Huh? Mrs. Olson!
Can't you see that woman's sick? Call the hotline.
She says she wants to be left alone.
quite
Don't
right too.
joke with me, son. I'd call whatchamacallit myself if it wasn't for my sciatica. She's on death's door. Make the call.
We shouldn't. She doesn't want RHC's help.
Saints preserve us. If you won't call him, I will. I'm not gonna just leave the poor girl there. Sciatica or no sciatica.
Whoa, wait up, Mrs. Olson.
Moron!
No. She's leading them right to me.
Try to calm down, miss.
Shut up and listen. If they find you with me, they'll take you in for testing too.
Testing? But I'm not infected.
If they take you, you'll end up watching the big game from a body bag.
That doesn't sound very good. I mean, the zip would get in the way of you seeing the game.
But am I infected?
If you do what I tell you, at least we have a chance.
Do you have family I can call?
Already on their way. All you can do for me is go to the hotel. Find Hallowell.
Find who?
Reporter for the Times. Give the envelope.
Envelope? What envelope?
In the backpack.
This is crazy.
Take it, please.
Very mysterious.
Take it to Hallowell. Tell no one else.
Okay, I promise.
Only Hallowell. They're coming. Go now.
Oh, yes, they look unfriendly.
There she is.
Please go.
Anyone there?
Uh-oh.
Chapter 1.
That was awful. Should I have stayed with her?
Yes, don't know what you could do. Not be taken away by the people in the yellow jumpsuits, probably. What I'm doing here.
Huh. Glue. Always useful.
Acquiring some glue, apparently. Oh, okay. Apparently I can only open the right-hand door.
Whenever I had an idea as a kid, I would grab a light bulb and hold it over my head like a cartoon. Looking back, I was a pretty annoying child. Guess my stepdad was right. They have this old-timey photo booth at the state fair. Mom, me, and Calvin got all dressed up in costume. Good times.
Begs the question. Where are they now? I mean, I assume he's old enough to live on his own, but you know.
Mom and Calvin in Greystone Woods. Yeah, I think I took that one.
There seems to be lots more coats than he needs, so. And also, I don't think he's one for a hat with a flower on it, maybe. So, potentially an old family home that he's still living in.
I should clean this place. Yeah, tomorrow.
Nice. It's, yeah.
Bad news, as usual.
Well, there appears to be a white bobble hat and then a fancy green hat with blue flowers on. Lots of coats.
A lot of old stuff. I like old stuff.
Yes, I can tell from the entirely broken TV up here.
That TV will never work again. But I can't just throw it out. There's a spider living in there.
Ew. You know, it's nice for the spider, but, you know. There's only so much junk you can have.
My extensive wardrobe. I have exactly 2 pairs of pants.
They're exactly the same colour as well. Love what you've done to the place. Lots of radio equipment from the looks of it.
I decided to cover up the window. Sunlight makes it real hard to sleep during the day, you know?
Well, that's an excellent point, but, you know, there are curtains. Obviously not in this world. She said go to the hotel. Guess I should go to the hotel. Oh, okay. Apparently I can walk very quickly to the hotel. Because I can see a sign up here that says hotel, so. With a weird, although I'm a bit like, what on earth was that statue back there? That was odd.
Huh. That loose cable makes it a little difficult to read the sign. Let's fix that, Pendrell. Ah. Whoops.
Okay. Just broken the fairy lights. It will be fine. Oh, and some paint.
Leaving your paint lying around is very bad paintsmanship. Anyone could come along and take it. My guess no one will miss this.
I mean, he's clearly got bigger pockets than he's got legs. So, you know.
Pretty festive, huh?
Yes. Well, you know, until you unplug them. I don't know what... I don't even want to know what's happened to the roof of this hotel. It's like something tried to escape from it, but there we go. A meteor? Who knows? It looks like it's come out of it rather than into it, though. But Godzilla. Yes, probably Godzilla. Who's this pleasant fellow here?
Hey, Morton.
Hey there, Hoppo. Are you here to watch the big game? Everyone's downstairs already. I'd really love to watch it with them, but Mr. Seagull says I gotta stay on front desk.
Well, I'm looking for a guest.
Actually, I'm looking for a guest. Someone called Helliwell. I don't know his first name.
Helliwell? I'm sorry, Harp. There's nobody here by that name.
But I need to find him.
Well, I'm sorry. We ain't got your Helliwell here.
Well, yes, it might be a her, quite right. Making assumptions.
But I was told to find Helliwell at the hotel.
Told by who?
I just saw an infected woman in the street.
What? An infected woman? Jeez, Hopper.
I know. It was pretty awful.
What did you do?
What do you think I did? Ask for her number?
You phoned RHC, right?
Actually, Mrs. Olson called them. That lady, she was so frightened.
Pretty scary. You didn't get infected, though, did you?
Nah, I haven't gotten sick since we were kids.
Phew. Well, that lady was probably just talking crazy with the fever and all.
Oh, maybe. But it sounded so serious.
Sounds like a wild goose chase to me, Harp.
Well, you know, but it's fun.
Are you sure you don't have a guest called Helliwell?
Yep. Sorry, Hopper.
How's the hotel trade?
Could be better. This Yelltown fever thing is not good for business. Worse than the Yelltown fire and the Yelltown floods put together. On the bright side, not as bad as the Yelltown earthquake or the Yelltown hurricane.
Why would anyone build a hotel here?
Well, you know, for the tourist season. I mean, personally, I'd be more put off by the receptionist smoking than the natural disasters, but that's probably just me.
I don't remember you being such a big football fan.
Oh, I am. I dig the Sea Dogs.
The Seagulls, Morton.
Exactly. Go Gulls! Woo!
As much of a football fan as me, then.
You don't know a thing about football, do you?
No, I'm a fan all the way.
Yeah. Of the Sea Dogs.
Oh, damn it, Harper. Okay, I wanna be a fan. Everybody's gonna talk about the big game tomorrow. I don't wanna be out of the loop when
When you...
Wait, Is this football thing about a guy?
Well,
Dada Bear's coming out of his cave.
no, I just may have a date with a certain gentleman acquaintance.
Way to go, Morton.
But he's so into sports, I don't want to look dumb.
No. If he's into you.
Mort, don't worry about looking dumb. You always look dumb.
Hey.
But you're a nice guy. I'm sure you're gentleman. We'll see that.
I still wish I could watch the game, though.
Never mind.
Okay. Of course I'm going to open the broom cupboard door, because, you know. Aquarium hose. How exciting. Some fish food. Oh, that's always useful. Fish food, aquarium hose. I'm sure nobody will miss those items. Hopefully not the fish. Oh, I know. Well, you know. There's fish food.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Oh, well, they ate the food. And I got a bleep bloop for it. Yay.
Sorry, Hopper. Guests only.
Meh, I don't have time to schlep through all the floors anyway.
Guess the bar's downstairs then. Lots of strange equipment around here.
Me and Mort used to spend every night playing on that pool table. I hate to think about how many times we got hustled by truckers on layover.
I mean, I want to know where the rest of the balls were personally, but you know.
That lip is the reason the tanning salon went out of business.
Sounds dangerous. Pockets. Yes, you're quite right. There's balls in the pockets. Well, they're watching the games. That's a sheet.
That's a little over the top. Hi.
Hey.
Howdy.
Hey, dude. What you guys up to?
What are you guys up to?
We're watching the big game. What else?
The raccoons are about to pound the seagulls.
Dream on. The Seagulls got this in the bag.
You wish.
So, okay. So they are cheering on opposing teams, which is always fun. They're probably a couple as well.
Do you know someone called Hellowell?
Sure do. Helliwell White, running back for the Seagulls, 92-94.
I think you meant a guest, Merle. Sorry, we don't know any Hallowell.
How's the game going?
It's looking good. The Gulls are in the lead.
Not for
Dude.
long.
What's with all these old videotapes?
We had an awesome pregame party this afternoon.
Oh, yeah, awesome.
We watched 5 decades of Seagulls highlights to get us in the mood.
Sounds terrible.
Oh, it was amazing. When we crushed the Vandals in the playoffs, my personal highlight.
Boring.
The division final between the Seagulls and the Wolves? Oh, man.
Mondo boring-o. Only one game against the Raccoons.
And naturally, the Raccoons got their asses handed to them.
Hearing raccoons and just thinking of Cyril Sneer. With his weird nose. That's all I'm thinking of. There was an animated cartoon. Joe seems to recognise it, but there was a cartoon series called The Raccoons, and yeah, I don't really remember much about it, apart from there was a character in it called Cyril Sneer, who I think was clearly was the evil guy.
Anyway. I gotta go.
See you later.
See you later, dude. Okay, pile of old tapes. Wow, so many tapes of football games. 1957 seems... Oh, okay, yeah. I was like, well, it's not from 1957, it's a game from 1957. This is how much I know about sports ball. Now I want to talk to you.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hey, what can I get you?
I'll have a drink.
Barkeep, give me a drink.
Barkeep?
Give me some grog. Oh, an OJ.
I'll have an OJ.
Sorry, we don't have orange juice.
That's Halliwell? Could be. Is it a guess, or is there evidence that I'm missing? Because he played sports. Okay. Okay. He's a reporter from the Times, Halliwell.
Do you have apple juice?
I'm afraid we do not.
That's alright.
What about pineapple juice?
Nope, sorry.
Cranberry juice?
Prohibition's over, buddy. We don't serve any juice. We have a strict alcohol-only policy.
Alcohol-only policy? You must get tons of complaints.
Nope. This is the first time it ever came up.
Well, I'll have a beer then if there's nothing else, but...
Give me a beer.
Sure. You got your ID?
ID? No problem. I guess I must have left it in my other pants.
I can't serve you unless you can prove you're over 21.
I can sing the entire Samurai Squad theme song. The original, not the remake.
No ID, no alcohol, buddy.
Well, you know, I prefer a juice anyway, but, you know, there we go.
I'm looking for Halliwell.
For who?
Halliwell? A reporter for the Times?
I don't know a Halliwell. Sorry, buddy.
Well, I better go.
Later.
Okay.
I wonder why they bothered printing a menu. No one comes down here to read.
Interesting shirt.
A framed football shirt. The sweat patches really follow you around the room.
Nice. So, a actual science shirt that was worn.
Hi.
Hey.
Howdy.
I've just noticed they're sitting on chairs of the colours of the opposing team.
Let's talk about the pregame party.
Not again.
That Vandals game was a classic.
Yeah, it was this drizzling June evening back in '78.
And the Vandals were pummeling you into the dirt.
Yeah, until the last quarter. Did you ever see more amazing comeback?
I remember that Wolves game.
I'll tell ya, Evan Taylor played the game of his life.
It was a fluke.
Fluke nothing. Taylor was a genius. 6 touchdown passes. Must have been May 1999. What a day.
Anyway. I gotta go.
See you later.
Goodbye.
See you later, dude. So there seems to be...
Let's see if this one could come in useful.
Okay, so apparently there's some significance of one of those tapes, but, you know, I guess I've got to go back to my apartment and get my ID so I can have a beer for reasons. Maybe I can give the beer to Mort, even though he's on duty. I don't know. See if there's anywhere else we can explore. Like, what's that? Oh, it's a generator. That's barely working.
Smart to have a backup generator. I helped Mr. Siegel install it back when I was in high school.
Looks so safe. Oh, apparently I can go this way.
Ah, the junkyard. I wonder if Leroy's home.
Huh. Old junk. Anti-diluvian junk. A car engine. Crane. Electronic scrap. Must be something in there.
Keep a keen eye on the scrap electronics. I found some sweet radio stuff in there in the past.
It's not obsessed or anything.
I better not mess with the crane without a good reason, even if it is fun.
Guess I gotta find a reason then.
Won't be long until the crane becomes part of the junk pile itself. The circle of life.
The circle of life. Oh, hello. What's he doing?
Hey, Leroy.
Hey, Hopper. How you doing?
How's the junkyard business?
Ah, things have changed since you used to work for me, Hop. Yes, sir. Things have changed.
Leroy, you're currently watching a football game instead of working. Things haven't changed that much. Are you watching the game?
Of course! I never miss the big finale. Wanna join me?
No thanks. I got too much on my mind today.
Not me.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Hop.
Paint atomizer in a cardboard box.
Oh
Outside.
my Jesus, a paint atomizer. Oh man, these things are so cool. I always wanted one of these for my model planes, but Calvin said they made too much mess. I wonder if this baby still works. I'm sure Leroy wouldn't deny me a chance to fulfill a childhood dream.
It's like an airbrush then. Sort of.
Leroy's trailer. He lives here all year round.
You know me, Hop? Junk?
Junk is my life. Okay. Superannuated junk. Well, I've got some paint and I've got a paint atomizer, so, you know.
Huh. The atomizer nozzle seems to be blocked. I should clean it first.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to do with it, but, you know.
I can't see how to use the screwdriver here.
I'm suddenly like all about trying to unblock the atomizer.
I don't want to cut that. I don't think it's scissor time.
No? What about hammer time? You haven't got a hammer though, have you?
I'd rather not.
Okay, worth a go. I was going to go and get my ID. That's a slightly disturbing sculpture. It's got a TV for a head, potentially.
Whoever made that statue must have a screw loose. It freaks me out.
Yeah. And what I assume is a garage with a fancy neon sign. Possibly says Jack's. Well, that's car seen better days.
Piece of junk. Hey, wait a minute. That's Professor McBride's car. Something's not right. I better tell the professor.
Well, yep, there's another compressor down here.
Jake's compressor. These things are expensive. Jake wouldn't leave it lying around unless he wasn't planning to come back.
So it says Jake's. Ooh. Repairs. I'm going to go with Jake's repairs until I read anything more, legible. Tell the professor about his car. Which I think was this way. Interesting way of opening a door. Prodding it and then going through.
Harper, I didn't expect... What's the matter?
I saw an infected woman.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, it was terrible. She had blood coming out of her mouth and nose everywhere. What if I caught Yelltown fever? What if that happens to me?
Calm down, son. If you're infected, then squalling like a bairn won't help. Come here, let me check you for symptoms. Well, it seems you're a very lucky boy, Harper.
So
You're fine. You're not showing any of the symptoms. Clean bill of health.
Oh, thanks, Professor. Oh, thank God.
I'm not sure she had anything to do with it.
The infected woman was talking kind of strange.
How do you mean?
She told me to find a reporter at the hotel. I think there's something not right going on here.
Harper, I've studied countless outbreaks like this. Sometimes the panic and the fear are more deadly than the disease. Don't get caught up in paranoia. Remember, the only way to beat this thing is to wallop it with some cold, hard science.
A neighbor lady called in RHC. They'll be able to help her, right?
They'll take her to the RHC emergency treatment camp and put her on life support. Then, if her condition stabilizes, they'll move her to a specialist hospital.
So we did the right thing.
She was dying. What choice did you have?
We need to get out of town. This disease is killing people.
Try to stay calm, son. Why don't you come stay with me in Port Nicola for a while?
I haven't been to Nicola since I dropped out of PNU.
Then it's settled. I'll drive you over as soon as I've finished my presentation. Hold up a minute. That's a thought. This is excellent news, Harper.
Really?
What are you talking about?
What an opportunity. I'm going to need your help.
Guess I've been his rubber duck.
What are you planning, Professor?
A blood sample from that infected woman would be the first step towards a vaccine. I need you to sneak into the treatment camp and get one for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can't you just ask the RHC guys?
Rancho want a Rancho brand vaccine. They don't share data with lowly academics.
Really? But people are dying.
Exactly. With my research, I might be the only one who can crack this thing. Help me, Harper. Help the world.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
I saw your car in Jake's shop. It looks like a total wreck.
No. Jake's just fixing the brake light. He said he'd drop around today.
I think he lied to you, Professor. Looks like Jake left town.
Not gonna happen.
I think he maybe cannibalized your jalopy for spare parts.
Damnation! We'll need that car to get to the treatment camp. And Port Nicola.
Are you really serious about this crazy plan?
Deadly serious. This is too good an opportunity to let pass. You'll be taking a big risk by stealing a blood sample, but you might also make history. Do me this kindness, and then we'll drive to Port Nicola together.
And what will you do while I play Gopher?
Science, my boy. I have to finish tomorrow's presentation and pack up my lab.
Science, my boy.
Your ride is garbage. What now?
I hate to ask, Harper. Do you think you could take a look at her? You see, I have to...
Keep doing science. I get it. Give me the keys.
Thank you. We need that car working.
Now, why do I think there will be many, many components we need to fetch before that car works?
Professor McBride is the only scientist in town. Folks probably think he's making moonshine in here.
He should. P and C. My brain isn't working. Oh, point and click. Oh, yes, yes. Yes, exactly. Sorry, I was what's P and Z? What acronym did I miss? A little tired, but you know. A game with the strange statues.
That statue has been standing here for years, frightening children.
Hey, Okesh. Have you always been there, or have you been lurking? Because apparently the number of viewers watching my channel has hovered around a whole 2. And has been for a while. But welcome. Ah, you've been working. Fair enough. And how are you doing today, Okesh? Good? Good, glad to hear it. Right, I am after my no, what's in the dumpster? Because, you know, might as well go dumpster diving.
People frown on dumpster diving, but you can turn up some cool stuff. Old appliances, old comic books, and that would be old Mrs. Denman's pantyhose. Well, I'm traumatized. I'm not gonna take the pantyhose, am I? Huh. Well, maybe it'll be useful. I just hope no one saw me take it.
Well, it will be useful, because point and click, or it's a red herring, but you know. Maybe you might rob a bank later or something. Right, up the stairs, other pants.
Huh, I knew I left my ID in here.
Well, wasn't much choice. It wasn't in your current pants, therefore it was probably going to be in the other one. So, are just all the valves on your phone or keyboard broken at the moment? Or no? So is that red herring or Richard Herring you wrote? I'm not sure. Right, anyway. Tired. Fair enough. Maybe you should get some tea. Which, you know, without vowels is still tea, so have tea, okay. I feel like I'm both doing a point and click and in some sort of weird game of Only Connect. It's the round where they've taken all the vowels away. Oh, no need to apologise. It's keeping my brain awake. Okay, let's there are the keys. Open the car door.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, holy moly. The engines have been stripped.
Well, that's kind of not what you do with keys. You tend to... Oh, well. It's a shortcut. Narrative shortcut. Check the oil.
At least the oil level is fine.
Looks like there's too much oil, but, you know, that's fine.
Oh, there are 2 spark plugs missing. This car is in ridiculous condition.
2 spark plugs are missing.
Narts, the radiator hose has a huge leak.
Nice. Well, you know, I've got... Oh.
I can't do that. I don't think those things play nice together.
Well, of course not. It's tape, and that's a leak, so obviously that doesn't work. I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't know how to use the hose here.
Take the cap off. There's some sort of pink liquid in there. I mean, it's going to end up me putting the paint in there probably, but, you know, if it's... A slot for a battery. We don't have a battery.
Dang, the car battery is missing. That's the radiator. Looks like a copper brass alloy.
Okay, whatever you say.
It looks like the fan belt is missing.
Oh, well, you know. That's clearly...
Okay, Mrs. Denman's underwear is worth more than she knows.
I read that somewhere. Okay. Now what? So I have... Oh yes. I've now got my idea. I can finally get a beer, which I can use for some reason. Perhaps I need the bottle for some purpose. Okay. Some grog, please.
Hey, what can I get you?
About that drink.
What's your poison?
Give me a beer.
Sure. You got your ID?
Of course. Here it is.
Cool. Here you go.
Thanks.
Okay. I have a beer.
It's a Yelltown Pale Ale. Flat taste, bitter finish, punishing hangover.
Delicious. I mean, I was appreciating you. Yeah, it does sound quite ooh. Also, quite glad of the vowel in the ooh, because a W on its own would have been nonsensical and hard to guess. Could have meant anything.
That old chair has seen a lot. Mr. Siegel told me he found that lamp when a meteor crashed in the woods. Mort says he got it on eBay. I thought I was a real hotshot. I must have lost hundreds of bucks on that thing. Me and Mort used to spend every night playing on that pool table. I hate to think about how many times we got hustled by truckers on layover.
Apparently I can't play pool.
It's my ID. I borrowed this power cable from the hotel. This is the envelope that infected woman gave me. I don't want to cut that.
A beer. There are cassette tapes.
It's an old VCR. Good condition, too.
Okay, so what if I put the videotape in the VCR?
I shouldn't mess with that. Those guys would not appreciate me blocking their view. I love tennis. Enjoying the big football game.
I love tennis. That's not tennis.
I love tennis.
Obviously not a football fan then.
Hello there.
Hey, what can I get you?
What do you think of Yelltown fever?
It's just terrible. Bar takings are way down.
I guess a health scare keeps people at home.
Worse, they start doing yoga and probiotic yogurt. It's the end of the world as we know it.
I see you threw a pre-game party.
Sure did. You're welcome to stay and watch it with us.
I like your banner.
Thanks. Times like these, you gotta do what you can to keep smiling. We even watched a bunch of classic Seagulls games on tape. It was great.
Boo! Seagulls suck.
So how's the game going?
Pretty exciting. You should watch it with us.
We could use a few more raccoon supporters over here.
If I wanted to see grown men fight over a piece of leather, I'd go to Discount Shoe Mart.
They're showing the game there too?
Well, I better go.
Later.
Yeah, okay.
Got time for a drink?
Thanks, but not when I'm working.
Too busy smoking.
Hey, Morton.
Hey, buddy.
Are you sure you don't have a guest called Helliwell?
You might have remembered.
Yep. Sorry, Hopper.
Sadly not.
Never mind.
You're not allowed back here, Hopper.
But I just want to...
You know the rules, buddy. Hopper, I told you, you can't be back here. I got in real trouble when I let you store all that meat in the AC.
Ew.
I'm sorry about that. Morty's not usually this on the ball. Mr. Siegel must have drilled him.
So, we obviously need to get rid of Morton. So we can look at the newspapers at the back. For reasons. Power outlet.
A power outlet. Endless possibilities.
Okay.
I wouldn't know how to use the hose here. I better not get beer on that. I don't need to plug anything in right now.
I want to get water on the socket so something happens and then Morton has to go away, or I don't know. How am I going to get rid of Morton? Any ideas, anyone? Oh, detergent. That didn't see that before.
It's a bottle of Kill It Bang.
Kill It Bang. So, can that clean the nozzle?
This should clean that blocked nozzle.
Okay, cool. Right, so paint.
Okay.
Okay, I have paint in my spray can thing. I don't know why, but I felt like it.
The atomizer's full of red paint. I don't see a way to use the atomizer here. I don't see a way to use the atomizer here.
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, but, you know, I just thought... I initially thought, well, if he covers himself with red paint, he can pretend he's sick. I don't know what I'm thinking. See if there's anything else we can do in the car.
No battery.
Aquarium hose. Coolant reservoir.
I wouldn't know how to use the hose here.
It's obviously a reason I take the cap off to get to something with the coolant reservoir, but I've got nothing to put in there, so... I mean, that would be stupid.
When I said I'd clean up this town, I didn't mean literally. Also, I never said I'd clean up this town.
Well, you know, you'd start with your apartment, surely. Definitely a lack of spark plugs.
It doesn't start.
A compressor.
Jake's compressor. These things are expensive. Jake wouldn't leave it lying around unless he wasn't planning to come back. Attention, Yelltown. This area is experiencing an outbreak. Know the symptoms. Wow, symptom list is long. Headache, fever, nausea, bleeding. Ew, gross. Bleeding from the nose, ears, mouth, or eyes. See the symptoms. Call the RHC emergency hotline on 111111. Well, I feel more relaxed.
Okay. Cable, aquarium hose, glue, fish food, a videotape, my ID, beer, kill it bang, and the paint atomizer filled with red paint, and some electrical tape. I am not sure what to do at all. I mean, part of me is thinking that at some point I'll get myself a fancy yellow suit and use the red paint to paint a red stripe on it so I look like one of those guys, but I don't know. I mean, there's an unclickable yellow scarf, so... Notes.
I used to draw stupid designs for machines all the time. If I'd ever built them, I think they would have mostly exploded. That's right, ladies. It's my ham radio. Harper, we love you. Your ham radio is so cool. Calm yourselves, ladies, please.
Well, obviously I can tune this to something, but I'm assuming I'd just be guessing at this point. Who knows? Well, that's matched, yes. They don't sort of... I can hear static. They don't really... They don't really line up. Well, they do, but... Whole load of nothing. What, there's no buttons I'm not missing.
My old Gigamaster family entertainment system. I lost too many hours on the old GFES.
Again, it's in the middle of your floor, but you don't seem that worried about that. But there we go. I mean, I'd wake up and trip over it. Looked in the cabinet, that's where the glue was.
I shouldn't call that number unless there's an emergency.
Well, I know, but I don't know. Why?
In Yelltown, the weather can get pretty rough come winter. Folk like their coats. The rule is, if you don't open the cupboards, you don't have to clean the cupboards. You can't argue with the rule.
So, I suspect those cupboards have never been opened then by you, have they? Also, ew.
I should clean this place. Tomorrow. Memories of better times. Yeah, I'm wasting too much time looking at these lately.
Is there anything else in the dumpster?
Weirdly, the pantyhose was the least gross thing in there. Mrs. Denman? Are you okay? It's Harper from next door.
Who's there?
It's Harper Pendrell, Jeannie's boy.
Harper, get back inside and put on a warm sweater now.
But I...
Do as I say. You shouldn't be out and about with this fever going around.
Guess I'm going to do that, because... Do I even have a warm sweater?
I think Calvin left most of these coats behind when he moved out west. Well, they're mine now.
Lots of coats.
In Yelltown, the weather can get pretty... Folk like their coats.
Whole load of not many clothes that are useful there. There we go. Kitty.
I don't think I can do that.
I was like, can I open the envelope?
I don't think it's scissor time.
Hammer time?
Home sweet dump. Mrs. Denman's place. She used to babysit me when I was a kid. Meatloaf and fruit cocktail from a tin. Mm-mm.
I haven't tried anything with the compressor yet.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so I can attach it to the compressor.
Jake's compressor. He wasn't planning to come back.
But it lets me take it away again, so I assume there's more than one purpose for that then.
I don't see a way to use the atomizer here.
Ooh.
Yelltown Hotel this way. Ask about their shrimp breakfast. But seriously, do not eat their shrimp breakfast.
Appetizing. Actually, I'm going to take it to the loo. I shall be back very quickly. Hey folks, I'm back, and thanks for Joe's reminder. I have some apple tea. Okay, let's do this. Not sure what. Can't go wandering into the forest from the looks of it. Oh, maybe I can offer the beer to Leroy. Maybe Leroy wants a beer.
Looks like business is rusting.
That's some tanks of something. I mean, this crane has a car engine, but as far as I know, the professor's car has one of those already. Here, have some beer.
Leroy drinks enough. No need to encourage him.
Oh, alright then. Just junk, not a lot else. So he doesn't want any beer. I feel like I'm going to go back to the hotel and see what else I can do with that plug socket, because I feel like I really need to get rid of Morton, because they wouldn't make such a big thing of trying to get to the back of the reception area. Maybe he's lying about Helliwell for reasons. I don't know. Look how he hasn't even noticed I've opened this door, but there we go. Oh, so I feed the fish more.
Here, fishy, fishy, fishy.
I mean, this feels bad,
Fishy,
but you know,
fishy,
if I keep feeding the fish food,
fishy, fishy, fishy.
that seems like I could be all day, so maybe I won't do that.
Where would modern civilization be without power outlets?
In the dark? I don't know.
I wouldn't know how to use the hose here.
Hang on a minute. That's the aquarium. That's the aquarium hose. You don't know how to use the... You can't think of anything that you do with an aquarium hose on an aquarium. Thanks. Although I'm...
That won't help him block the nozzle.
Wait, is that... wait a minute.
Super stickum glue. Huh. The nozzle is jammed.
Well, I'm clearly going to use the kill it.
I don't feel like cleaning that.
Oh. Thanks. Thanks, point and click logic.
I don't think that's the right tool for this situation.
Yeah, just stab it with something. Cut the end off.
I'll cut the tip of the nozzle to free the glue.
Aha! Done. Right.
I freed the glue. I'm a hero.
Sorry, Hopper. Guests only.
Nah, I don't have time to schlep through all the floors anyway.
So I have some glue, an envelope, cable. An outlet I can't do anything with. the problem with point and clicks. I can see why people stream Fortnite. Slightly more exciting, but I quite like the pace of these.
Hi.
Hey.
Howdy.
Oh,
I gotta go.
Maybe you'd like a beer.
Goodbye.
Would you like a beer?
I think this pair have had plenty of beer already.
Now I'm wondering whether I have to talk to them about all the Seagulls matches and then find the one they haven't watched and put that on or something. I mean, there's sort of random dates written down. So I'm going to grab a pen and make a note of the dates and see if I can cross some out by talking to them. Does that seem like a... That seems like an idea. It's an idea. It's you know, a thing to do. Yeah, seems reasonable. Well, if Joe thinks so, then that's definitely good enough for me. 57, 19th of March, 1990. May 99, 22nd of July, 1986. Which is kind of, I'm now doing that thing where it's like, where is this game set? Because the professor's from Scotland, there's like the surfer dude, but the dates are written the correct way. 06, 1978.
Hi.
Hey.
Howdy.
Let's talk about the pregame party.
Not again.
That Vandals game was a classic.
Yeah, it was this drizzling June evening back in '78.
And the Vandals were pummeling you into the dirt.
Yeah, until the last quarter. Did you ever see a more amazing comeback?
Yep, crossed out June 78.
I remember that Wolves game.
I'll tell ya, Evan Taylor played the game of his life.
It was a fluke.
Fluke nothing. Taylor was a genius. 6 touchdown passes. Must have been May 1999. What a day.
And that's May 1999 that I'm going to cross off. Cool. Okay.
I'm sure the Seagulls versus Raccoons game was fun to watch.
Oh boy!
You got lucky that time, Merle. 86 was a long time ago. We got a score to settle.
Bring it on.
1986.
Anyway.
I gotta go.
See you later.
Goodbye.
I'm going to talk to the barkeep because there are now...
Hello there.
There are 3 games that
Hey, what can I
haven't
get
been
you?
talked about.
Well, I better go.
Later.
Oh, okay, he's not talking to me.
Hi.
Hey.
Howdy.
Let's talk about the pregame party.
Not again.
I remember that Wolves game.
I'll tell ya, Evan Taylor played the game of his life.
It was a fluke.
Fluke nothing. Taylor was a genius. 6 touchdown passes. Must.
Anyway, I gotta go.
See you later.
Goodbye.
So that is so the barkeep doesn't want to talk to me at the moment, and these 2 fans have talked about 3 dates on my list, so that's half of them gone. So I assume, since Morton isn't really interested in football, that I should go and talk to Leroy. Because unless the professor's a fan, I mean, I doubt it because he's, you know, doing science at the moment. Hopefully Leroy will tell me about 2 matches and then there'll be 1 left. We can hope.
The Cahill GC300 model. These things almost never explode.
Well, that's all right then.
Hey, Leroy.
Hey, Hop.
You mind if I borrow some bits of junk from the yard?
Working on a new project, huh? Sure, take what you need. But please leave all the car parts. I'm turning a good profit on them right now.
Actually, I'm trying to fix this broken down car. Could I please take some spare car parts from the junkyard?
Hopper, you know I'm always ready to help a buddy. You done me more good turns than I can count.
Oh, thanks, Leroy.
But car parts fetch a good price. I might need just 1 more good turn.
Sure. What do you want?
Could you get me a drink? I'm dying of thirst here. The hotel bar won't serve me after I... You know, with the thing.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't. I'd like
Well, that's
out after
handy.
the fondue fountain. Come on, buddy. Just bring me a drink and you can have whatever car parts you need.
Okay. It's a deal. Talk to you later.
Bye, Hop.
Well, you know, you can have the beer then.
Drink, Leroy.
Ooh, thanks, Hop. You come talk to me about those car parts anytime.
Yes, well, I'm going to talk to you about those
Hey, Hop.
car parts kind of right now.
About those car parts.
Yep.
I need some coolant.
Yeah, Jake had some bottles of coolant in his garage. I picked them up when he left. Better than let the teens try to drink them or smoke them, am I right?
Very thoughtful.
Ain't I a saint?
So, can you give me a bottle of coolant?
Which kind you need?
Are there different kinds?
Sure, take a look.
There are 3 different kinds of pink. And I'm trying to remember, I'm sure it was written on the thing. I want to say G13.
Wow. What's the difference?
Use the wrong one and your radiator's kaput. That's the difference. You really don't want to put organic coolant into a copper brass radiator, no sir.
Right. What was the difference between them again?
You gotta choose the right one for your radiator, that's all. Like I said, never put organic coolant into a copper brass radiator.
Okay, so never put organic into a copper brass radiator. Copper brass. I'm just making a note here.
Never mind. I need a minute to think.
It was definitely, and it was pink for sure. So I want an a pink inorganic coolant.
About those car parts.
Yep.
Could you pass me a bottle of coolant?
Sure. Which one?
Yeah, and there's 2 that are inorganic.
Never mind. I need a minute to think. About those car parts.
Yep.
What about a car battery?
Yeah, I was using one to jumpstart a tractor early in the week. Seemed to have plenty of juice in it.
You say you have a car battery somewhere?
I had it out when I was helping the farmer change tires. Darn thing can't have got him far.
Okay, you've lost them. Okay.
Do you have any spark plugs?
Nah, unless there might be some in the old car engine hanging on the crane.
Great. Can I have them?
Sure, if you can get it down yourself. I'm watching the game.
Sure thing. Do you have a radiator hose?
I do. I tried to use it to connect the gas cylinder to my stove, but it wasn't the right size for the nozzle. Thought I'd better give up before I blew the caravan to Kingdom Come.
Sensible, at least.
About that radiator hose?
Sure, take it. It's probably still with the gas cylinder.
Okay.
Let's talk about something else. Talk to you later.
Bye, Hop.
Well, they definitely look like gas cylinders.
Okay, gas cylinders. Gas cylinders. Ha! This looks like a radiator hose.
Okay, I have a radiator hose, and now I'm going to pull the lever because I have a reason to do it.
It's stuck.
I have a wrench.
I don't think I ought to wrench that.
Why not? That seems like the sort of thing you should do with...
I'm not here to clean. I can't see how to use the screwdriver here. I can't move it. I used to operate the crane for Leroy sometimes, but I always preferred getting hands-on.
And the engine is too high up, so I've got to operate the crane.
There's an old car engine hanging from the crane. Leroy thinks there might still be spark plugs in it.
Okay. Back to the car. Although, did he say? Now suddenly, like, forgotten what other parts were hanging around here. He seems to have just sort of... A TV.
The TV VCR combo, the pinnacle of home entertainment systems. This thing's actually in pretty good condition. I wonder if it works. Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I've just put a TV and VCR combo, which looks like one of those ones with like a tube TV. I'll just put it in my pocket, it's fine. What about the crane? Yes, but I've got a lever and I can't pull it.
The lever just won't budge.
I don't have... I have a TV, radiator hose, a note, which is the... Oh, that's useful. So I've got the list of... Okay, so I don't have to like make a note of it. I can...
I wouldn't know how to use the hose here.
Yeah, it's stuck up, but there's no way of getting it down. The levers are stuck. So like you say, like we need some oil. Yeah, I tried the bang thing.
When I said I'd clean up this town, I didn't mean literally. Also, I never said I'd clean up this town.
Shoot it, what, with the gun I don't have. Thanks. That's, yeah, I'll...
Leroy doesn't usually mind me being a magpie for electronics, as long as it's going to a good home. Hard to believe I once picked up a working 76 Kojak transceiver from here.
I mean, I have no idea what that is. It sounds Good.
Let's see here. Couple rusty hubcaps and an old hairdryer. Nah. Wonder what's in this pile. Nah, nothing but a chewed up grocery cart. Here, junky. Huh. Just some rusty strips of sheet metal. Nothing interesting here. Nothing interesting over here. Let's see here. Couple rusty hubcaps and an old hairdryer. Hey, Leroy.
Hey, Hop.
About those car parts.
Yep.
The lever controlling the crane seems to be stuck.
Yeah, the old girl might need some greasing, if you know what I mean.
I do. At least I hope I do. Let's talk about something else.
Need some greasing, but, you know.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Hop.
I don't have any. Unless there's some in the car. Butter or bacon, yes. No, I don't have. I mean, there might be some in the kitchen, perhaps.
Won't be long until the crane becomes part of the junk pile itself, the circle of life.
I feel like I'm going back to the car.
They say lightning never strikes twice. Tell that to this place.
And then look at the car and then go back to the professor and see whether he has anything that I can use to lubricate the crane handles. Yeah, there we go. There's a bottle up there. What is the bottle?
A glass jar. I think Jake kept bolts in it or something. Nope, she still won't start.
Yes, but I want to look in the thing. Oh. It's a G. Oh, okay. It starts with a G.
I think the engine needs...
Okay, it's G18 we want then. Because it's pink, it starts with a G, and it's inorganic. G18. Cool. Let's replace the radiator hose, which we've done. Ooh, I've just thought. If I plug the TV in the wall socket, then Morton can watch the game, so he can impress his gentleman friend, and that will distract him away from the reception area. I'll close the door so he can see it through his little window.
I should set it down somewhere before plugging it in. I should set it down somewhere before plugging it in.
Ah, okay.
Look what I found.
Hey, thanks, Hopper.
I've got a cable as well.
I hope so. Just give me a minute.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Okay, let's see. Oh, hold up. I need to insulate the exposed wires before I connect the cable to the outlet. I don't want to be responsible for electrocuting Morton. Not again.
Not again, okay.
This should do the trick. Dang, it It's not working.
Aw, man.
It won't turn on. Guess that's why it got junked.
Like you say, try tape.
Maybe I should take a look inside.
Look inside. Okay, I need a screwdriver then.
Let's have a look. Aha! The connection is broken by a cold solder joint.
Can you fix it back at your place?
What do you think, Mort?
And then it's giving me the TV back.
The TV's broken. It has a cold solder joint.
Okay. That's handy then. Can Leroy help me with that? The professor can possibly help me with that. I haven't been to the professor for a while. I feel like I need to go back to the professor. At least I can get the G18 lubricant while I'm over here. Coolant, rather, I mean. Lube. Yes, thanks, Joe. Yes,
Wonder what's
that.
in this pile. Nah, nothing but a chewed up grocery cart.
You said it? Yes, I said lube, yes.
Hey, Leroy.
Hey, Hop.
About those car parts.
Yep.
Could you pass me a bottle of coolant?
Sure. Which one?
I need a bottle of G18.
You sure about that now?
I know what I'm doing.
All right, then. Here you go.
Thanks. You say you have a car battery somewhere?
I had it out when I was helping the farmer change tires. Darn thing can't have gotten far.
Let's talk about something else. How's the game going?
Looking pretty good. The Seagulls are dominating, but the Raccoons have a good team this year. Could go either way.
Talk to you later.
Bye, Hop.
Okay. Jake's compressor. These things are expensive. Jake wouldn't leave it lying around unless he wasn't planning to come back. I don't see a way to use the atomizer here.
I kind of want you to take it. Okay. Oh, okay. Fine. Coolant.
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the right coolant.
Cool. Pink. And the lid's on. Cool. That's another one done.
An old-fashioned copper brass radiator.
Spark plugs and a battery.
It says The Warden by Cardero.
This way. Still the compressor. I can't seem to pick it up. He just sort of, whenever I click on it, he just sort of says that, why has Jake left it behind? And there's sort of no way of picking it up for some reason. Maybe it's too heavy, unlike the TV and VCR and all the other items. I mean, I'm sure at some point he's going to put the car engine hole into his pockets, but there we go.
Hey, Professor.
Hello, Harper.
I'm still working on your car. Jake really did a number on the old girl.
Thanks, Harper.
Oh, okay then.
What's your plan again?
For you to sneak into the RHG treatment camp and borrow a sample of infected blood.
I'd hoped it'd sound less crazy this time. See you later, Professor.
Goodbye, Harper.
I don't think I should waste the Professor's time with that. I've done enough rummaging in here. Lab supplies, glassware, and a lot of dusty academic stuff. It's a nice evening in Yelltown. Maybe McBride is brewing up a cure for Yelltown fever.
If only it were that simple.
Guess there's nothing in here then.
The Eagle by Cardero. No, I don't think that works. I wouldn't know how to use the hose here. No time to listen to the radio. I got work to. The rule is, if you don't open, you can't argue. I should clean this place. Tomorrow. The rule is, if you can't argue.
Guess I should go upstairs. Oh. Why didn't I see the soldering iron before?
Trusty 40-watt chisel tip Langham soldering iron. You need a good soldering iron if you want to tinker with electronics.
Well, that was interesting. I didn't see that last time.
Okay, let's repair this bad boy. That should do it.
Okay.
The Gigamaster is dead. He's getting clogged with dust with the angels now.
Well, he's fixed the solder joint, so therefore we should go back to Morton, rather. Okay, I've discovered I can double click on the exits. Okay, now the TV is going to work.
Okay, Mort, here you go.
Did you fix it? Can you put the game on?
Sure, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Hopper.
It's working, but I don't think I can get cable Sports HD on it.
Hey, what channel is this thing on? I'm pretty sure they ain't the right teams.
Oops.
Okay, so maybe what I want to do is find a really good game for.
Hi.
Hey.
Howdy.
Let's talk about the pregame.
Nodding.
Yes.
That Vandals game was a classic.
Yeah, it was this drizzling June evening back in '78.
And the Vandals were pummeling you into the dirt.
Yeah, until the last quarter. Did you ever see a more amazing comeback?
I remember that.
I'll tell you, Evan Taylor.
It was a fluke.
Fluke, nothing. Taylor was a genius. Must have been May 1999.
I'm sure the Seagulls versus Raccoons game was fun to watch.
Oh, boy!
You got lucky that time, Merle. 86 was a long time ago. We got a score to settle.
Bring it on.
Anyway. I gotta go.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Let me talk about Morton. Find out his date that he has. In case he's
Hey, Morton.
Hey, buddy.
Sorry you're going to miss the big game.
It's the worst.
Nope.
Never mind.
Well, we know which tapes it's not. So we want one of the ones that
Let's see if
they
this
mentioned.
one could come in useful. I'll put the other one back.
I'm feeling like just giving one of the tapes that's of one of the games and see what happens. Feels a bit guessworky, but you know.
Hey, what channel is this thing on? I'm pretty sure they ain't the right teams.
Oops. A tape of some old football game. They pulled out the record protection tab. Nice attention to detail, football geeks.
Oh, well, that's annoying because that's from one of the dates that they said there was a game that they had already watched. So I'm confused.
Hi.
Hey.
Howdy.
Let's talk about...
Not again.
Yes. Final game, Wolves game, Seagulls versus Raccoons.
I'm sure the Seagulls versus Raccoons game was fun to watch.
Oh boy!
You got 86.
Bring it on.
Okay.
Anyway, I gotta go.
See you later.
Goodbye.
Seagulls versus Raccoons, which is 86.
Let's see. I'll put the other one.
Now be happy with me.
Ooh, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
Okay, now I can read the guest book. Woohoo!
Amazing. There actually are some guests in this hotel. No Hellowell, though.
There's a vegetarian. And there's somebody that likes to come in very late, apparently. Suzanne Wells. Rosamund Pilcher. Frey Hudson. Something, Tom, Jake and Jill Parson, Huxley Carrington, Chris and Juliet Bryant, Vern Hubbard, Octavia Clark, Ursula James, Suzanne Wells, Isaac McCaffrey, Margaret Wyndham. And the card is just a signature and then the phone number for the front desk and the hotel rooms. Oh, so the hotel rooms have got... Oh, okay. So there's a... So I feel like I'm going to make a note of the phone number for the front desk and the rooms. We need Helliwell. And I'm seeing Suzanne Wells in room 13. Margaret Wyndham. Huxley Carrington. Helliwell. Just looking for anagrams and things. Wells is the closest, you're quite right. So she is in room 13, so I've made a note of the number, which is 555-2368, room number 13. Or the third one crossed out. Something Ellis. Well, no, because this is... They're in... The third one crossed out is in room 20, and that's now occupied by Ursula James, from the looks of it. Okay, well, we'll look at the newspapers, because this person's a reporter, so... Ah! We've got a phone number for the editorial office for the Times. And the reporter works for the Times, so I feel like... I mean, I'm making a note here, even though I've got hold of the newspaper anyway, but there we go, I can... There's a phone out in the street where he nearly called the RHC earlier, where the woman was found. It should be just off the screen over here. Here we go. 555 34 3311.
You've reached the L Town Times answer phone. If you're interested in placing an ad, please.
Okay, so we will call 555 2368 13.
Hello, Dr. Wells. This is the front desk.
Yes.
Are you expecting a message?
Yes. My meeting with the biofiltration committee was cancelled. The Yelltown Municipal Sewage Facility is all in a flap because a few farmers have got the sniffles. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in this dive waiting for them to reschedule.
Oh, I'm sorry. This message isn't from a biofiltration committee guy.
Blast. Well, when they call, put them straight through.
Hello, Dr. Wells. This is the front desk.
This better have something to do with biofiltration.
I'm looking for a person called Hellowell.
You have your wires crossed, young man. I am a biofiltration consultant to the Yelltown Municipal Sewage Facility. Unless you work for the Yelltown Municipal Sewage Facility, I have nothing to say to you.
Trial rooms. Yes, that's probably a good idea. What I will do, however,
Fever doesn't move as fast as whoever put hundreds of them.
I'm just going to talk to the professor in case he knows how to talk science to the person on the end of the phone.
Hey, Professor.
Hello, Harper.
Nope.
See you later, Professor.
Goodbye, Harper.
Hey, Professor, mind if...
Sorry, Harper. You know I need that for my...
Science stuff?
Exactly. And I also like that mind game.
Well, of course, the mind game. But excellent idea, Joe. I'm going to make a note of all of the numbers and give them all a go, because at the very least there might be a fun Easter egg in there. Also, I've just realised there's a phone here, isn't there? I could just use the phone in reception, hanging on the wall. Although I'm sure that Morton will notice. But there we go. So room 10, 11, 23, 20, 21, 30. Oh, and 22. I was like, there's one missing here. 22. I have a feeling that Morton won't let me use the phone in here, but we'll find out. Oh no, okay. So I'm going to dial 22.
No answer.
Because I'm assuming that I don't have to dial the full number because I'm already here, but you know, I'll dial it anyway. That should be engaged.
No answer. Hello, Dr. Wells. This is the front desk.
This better have something to do with biofiltration.
Are you enjoying your visit?
Certainly not. I'm supposed to be carrying out a biofiltration survey right now, but thanks to your fever, I'm stuck here rereading old issues of Waste Scientist magazine. Good day.
Sounds fascinating. Room number 10.
Hello, sir. This is front desk.
Mr. Carrington speaking.
Are you expecting a message?
What kind of message?
I have a message, but I'm not sure if it's for you.
Saints alive, son. Is this a joke? Unless you have a message for Huxley Carrington with 2 R's, leave me in peace.
What happens if I got a message for Huxley Carrington with 1 R?
Hello, is that Mr. Hubbard?
Why, yes. Vern Hubbard here.
I'm looking for a reporter called Helliwell.
Reporter, eh? You writing a story?
No, I'm just trying to find Helliwell.
Hellowell. That your source?
No,
If I was you, I'd call up all the guests in the hotel and interrogate them.
Thanks for the tip.
Are you gonna put me in the story?
Sure. Take care now. Hello, Miss Clark.
This is Octavia Clark.
Are you expecting a package of some kind?
Maybe. What kind of package?
Well, it's sort of a secret.
Like a secret you might smoke?
No.
Damn it. Hogan, tell your friend to...
Okay. Number 20.
Hello, Ursula James. This is the front desk.
What do you want?
I'm looking for someone named Helliwell.
Unless they're part of the birdwatching society, I wouldn't know them. What was the name again?
Helliwell.
No, doesn't ring a bell. Sorry.
Hey, this is the front desk.
Pastor Isaac McCaffrey here.
Are you waiting for a message?
Most definitely. My mind is always open to heavenly inspiration.
No, I mean a real message, like something in an envelope.
I gladly accept donations to the Pastor Isaac McCaffrey ministry.
I don't think there's any cash in this envelope.
Could there be a check?
I doubt it.
Okay, and finally room number 30.
Hello, Mrs. Wyndham. This is the front desk.
Okay, yes. Hello.
I'm looking for someone called Helliwell.
Hallowell, could that be the name? Hallowell, good name, strong. Hallowell Steed, Hallowell Steel? No.
I don't understand. Do you know Helliwell?
Hallowell might just be the protagonist in my upcoming novel, A Nightingale Undone. Saxon, Hallowell Saxon, that's it. Must go.
Okay.
He's totally engrossed in the game.
Who's gross?
Hello, Dr. Wells. This is the front desk.
This better have something to do with biofiltration.
Are you expecting a message?
Yes. The Yelltown, meanwhile...
Oh, I'm sorry. This message...
Blast. Well...
It's working, but I don't think I can get cable sports HD on it.
Oh, I can go in the lift, can't
I
I?
don't have time to knock on a million hotel room doors. There's gotta be a better way to find this Hallowell.
I'm sure I've got all the rooms. 12. No, somehow I haven't written down 12. That was a good one. So 12 is a good... 12. 12. That's 13 again. Oh, okay, I haven't... 13 is the one that currently has Ms. Wells in it. 20, 21, 12, 10, 22, 11, 23, 20, 21, 13, and 30. So 12 is the one I haven't called, so I'll call number 12.
No answer.
Nope, and that's all of them. Well, I suppose I should, just for completeness sake, phone the other newspaper office. Because this is also called the Times. 42, 42, 777. I mean, it's got a 42 in it, so...
Hey, sorry to bother you. I have an inquiry about a journalist called Hellowell.
Hellowell? Oh, Hellowell. Yes, she's done some freelancing for us recently.
She has. Anything I might have read?
She's contributed to our coverage of the outbreak in Yelltown. May I ask what this is regarding?
Can you give me her number?
We don't give out personal contacts for our reporters. You can leave a message.
No, I need to talk to her. I think it's pretty urgent.
I'm sorry, sir. I just can't give out personal information.
Yeah, I get it, but...
Thank you for calling. Creep.
Further intervenes in mystery disease case. Backwoods County Governor Birch Mattingly said Monday that a disease responsible for the deaths of 3 people in the Yelltown area are now being investigated by the Bureau of Public Health. In a joint statement with Senator Sylvia Thurlow of BPH, Mattingly said the unidentified disease is being treated as a major public health risk owing to its acute fever-like symptoms. The 3 victims who have not been identified were discovered last Tuesday in an abandoned farmstead by paramedics who received an anonymous tip-off. Rancho Health Corporation's Emergency Response Unit, that's the RHC of course, has since placed the area under quarantine and requested media outlets not to report its location. Mattingly advised people in Yelltown to be alert to symptoms including coughing, nosebleeds and high temperature to avoid unnecessary travel. However, the governor has stressed that the likelihood of the disease spreading was low and the RHC quarantine procedure had proven highly effective in similar cases. Governor Mattingly refused to comment on whether the disease, dubbed Yelltown fever, was a new strain of a known disease or a pathogen previously unknown to medical science. Yelltown, a former factory town with a population of 7,000, has seen major disruption in recent days. Sylvia Thurlow. Yes. And the other article? You had 2, yes. Editorial Yellowtown fever pitch. The people of Yellowtown are sick of being fobbed off by Governor Birch Mattingly. As our beloved hamlet teeters on the brink of public health tragedy, Mattingly offers only platitudes and limp asides. Is it any wonder that Senator Thurlow has been forced to intervene in order to provide Yelltown with the help it needs to tackle this looming epidemic? Health contractors RHC should have been on the scene from patient 0, and their late arrival can be attributed to Mattingly's feet of clay. Governor Mattingly who is standing for re-election this spring, faces stiff competition from rival candidate Chip Randall, who has been quick to condemn Mattingly's incompetent handling of the outbreak. Breadstick tycoon and founder of the Yellowtown Times, Randall was scathing in his criticism of Mattingly. Yes. Chip Randall, Birch Mattingly, Sylvia Furlow, are any of them on the guest book list? Can I turn the page? Oh, in the guest book. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Yeah, it just doesn't let me. Indeed. Cool rooms with women in them again. Okay, I will continue to be a bit creepy. Okay.
Hello, Dr. Wells. This is the front desk.
This better have something to do with biofiltration.
Are you expecting a message?
Yes. The Yelltown Municipal Sewage Facility is all in a flap because a few farmers have got the sniffles. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in this dive waiting for them to reschedule.
Oh, I'm sorry. This message isn't from a biofiltration committee guy.
Blast. Well, when they call, put them straight through.
I can't remember who's in which room, so I'm going to have to call them all.
No answer.
Okay, so room 22 has no answer, so I'm going to cross that one out, so I don't call that one again. 20.
Hello, Ursula James. This is the front desk.
What do you want?
Ah, I read an interesting article in the paper
An
today.
interesting article in the paper today. The Port Nicola Times printed a piece about this Yelltown fever business.
Did they? I don't know anything about the outbreak. I'm just here for bird watching.
Ah.
Read it. It's super interesting. It's really well written and informative.
Well, the Port Nicola Times is a quality paper. What's it got to do with me? I'm just a bird watcher. Apparently, a rare golden eagle has been sighted in this area.
You seen the Yelltown Eagle yet?
The Yelltown eagle?
Everyone around here knows the Yelltown Eagle. I'm sure someone in the Birdwatching Society would have mentioned it.
Oh, the Yelltown eagle. Yes, of course. A magnificent creature.
The Yelltown Eagle was a dive bar, shut down a year ago.
Oh, crap.
Miss Halliwell, I have a message for you. I think it's important. Would you mind if we met in person? My ear kinda aches from the phone.
Jesus Christ. Okay, go down into the hotel bar and wait for me there.
How do I know you won't leave the hotel?
You don't.
Yes, yeah, Joe, you did say it was a woman. Quite right. I feel like waiting for her in the bar. I think she's going to run away now. Oh, here she comes.
Hello? LOL? My name's Harper Pendrell.
You got a message for me?
Yes, you're taller than me.
First, tell me what's going on. Who are you hiding from?
The message, or we're done here.
Here, take it.
How did you get this?
It was pretty bad. I ran into this lady in the street, and well, I'm pretty sure she had Yelltown fever. She was too sick to walk.
God damn it, Patty. Tell me the whole story.
A neighbor lady called in RHC. Before they took her away, she told me to bring you that envelope.
How come RHC didn't take you away, too?
I ran off.
You ran off? Seriously? What if you caught the infection?
Relax, I got tested, I'm fine. It's years since I got sick. My immune system is like a ninja or something. Now, can you drop the secret agent crap and talk to me?
I don't trust you, Pendrell.
Better tread lightly here. She already thinks I'm an idiot. What does it say?
That's incomprehensible. Some kind of code or formula. There are numbers and wave-like symbols. Why would Patty bother with Nancy Drew crap?
Radio frequencies and the waves on his radio.
I don't think it's a code exactly. Those are electronic symbols. Something to do with radio frequencies.
What are you, a radio engineer now?
Well, actually...
I'm just a handyman, but I dabble.
Well, I don't need your help, handyman.
I think you do need my help with that message. Well, maybe. I got all kinds of electronic stuff at home, see? Would you let me take a look at the note?
Well, how do I know I can trust you?
You can definitely trust me. I've got no idea what's happening, and I'm not smart enough to double-cross anyone. But I'm good with electronics, and I feel like I owe it to that lady.
Well, okay, but make a copy of it.
Okay. To my house. To fiddle with the radio. Although I'm going to look at the note first. Yep. Definitely the radio. I feel at this point it would have been more fun for them not to just say, "Oh, I've got radio stuff." It would be more fun if they just handed you a bit of paper and you had to.
Looks like they're showing the game in the hotel bar. Well, I don't think that'll get many Yelltowners off their couches.
Okay. To my apartment. Into his lovely apartment. To the radio. .72, 213 degrees. My memory's not that good. 83.72. Hang on a minute. 14 degrees. 104. $63705. Okay, that's the one. Okay, so that one goes to. That one's that one. 14 degrees. Hopefully this one goes to. No, that one doesn't go. Oh, okay, that's annoying. 83. Okay. 63705. 104, I think. Yeah, 104. One 636.75. On AM. Ooh.
Hey, what's this?
Field Experiment Phase 1.
What the hell?
31st of July. Yelltown Unit.
Yelltown?
5th of August. Arbutus Hill Unit.
What is this?
Field Experiment Phase 3. 11th of August.
I better get Hallowell. Well, what do you think?
Very interesting.
Bleep bloop, esteemed ham received a mysterious message.
The Yelltown date. It's today's date. That's a little scary, isn't it? What does it mean?
I think it means something is going to happen here tonight.
What kind of something?
That's what I want to find out.
Is this connected to that infected woman?
Well, this is the message she wanted me to hear.
Is it about Yelltown fever? Some kind of quarantine, maybe?
I don't know. Thanks for your help, Harper. I really appreciate it. I'm Jane, by the way.
Thanks. I'm Harper.
Yes, I know you are.
Jeez, you ever have a day where you regret getting out of bed?
You call this crummy mattress a bed?
For your information, that is a very expensive astronaut mattress.
Which astronaut? Laika the space dog?
No. Hey!
See ya, Harper. Come get me at the hotel if you find any more cryptic messages.
Bye then. To the professor, for reasons.
Hey, Professor.
Hello, Harper.
Oh, okay. So there's
See you
nothing
later,
new.
Professor.
Goodbye, Harper.
Bye then. Nothing new to say to you. Which means he has no way of helping with any of the lubrication for the levers. I feel like I should talk to Halliwell again. I'm not sure why, but she'll probably tell me to go away. I mean, she probably isn't in the bar either, but you know. There she is. She's on her laptop.
Hey, Hallowell.
Hey, Harper.
So, you're writing a story about Yelltown fever.
I'm trying to, but I keep hitting dead ends. I tried the RHC camp, but they wouldn't even talk to me. I was hoping to get a solid lead from Patty and, well, you know. But that radio message confirmed one thing. Something stinks here in Yelltown.
Oh, that's Mrs. Denman's tabby.
Hilarious.
Oh.
So the Port Nicola Times sent you here?
Well, kind of. I'm freelance.
Swanky.
No, freelance means ramen. Much ramen. I'm onto something here. I can feel it. When I publish this story, they'll have to give me a staff job. problem.
So, what's wrong with ramen? Have you actually been to the RHC treatment camp?
Yep. Those guys do not appreciate the Lost Tourist Act. Why do you ask?
Oh, no reason. Just being a good listener. What do you know about Yelltown fever?
About the disease itself? Probably not much more than you. No one knows what it is or how it spreads. We just know it kills fast. Senator Thurlow says RHC have the disease contained and everything is under control. But then I get a weird message from a source telling me to come to Yelltown.
You came to Yelltown to meet your source.
Using a fake name, Patty told me to be cautious. Super cautious.
Patty, the lady who...
Exactly. But apart from that radio message, I don't know who she was or what she wanted to tell me.
Bummer. What's Senator Thurlow got to do with this?
Don't you read the papers?
Imagine, for a moment, that I do not.
You do know her. She's the one who wants to set up a global health initiative to wipe out disease.
Yeah, the lady from the health committee for something.
The House Committee on Healthcare. I interviewed her back when she became chair. She's a smart cookie. Thurlow put RHC in charge here in Yelltown. I hope she knows what she's doing.
You don't trust RHC?
I don't know. RHC is the most successful private health contractor in the Northern Hemisphere. They've handled crises like this before and come out of it with gold stars.
And yet?
And yet I got nothing. Just a hunch.
See ya.
See you later, Harper.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hey, what can I get you?
About that drink.
What's your poison?
Give me a beer.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Okay. Now I've got a beer. Another beer. Oh, you know.
Got time for a drink?
Thanks, but not when I'm working.
Also, is that like one cigarette you've just been smoking for the last 2.5 hours, or just many, many cigarettes?
That ain't right. I helped Mr. Siegel install it back when I was...
Well, we've still got to figure out a way of getting the car engine down from the crane. We're also missing a car battery, which apparently is round here somewhere, but not sure where. So I think, since I've been playing this for over 2.5 hours, I may leave it there for tonight. But yeah, this has been fun. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you, Joe, for your excellent suggestions as always. Yes, I'll definitely be back with this one. For sure. Not sure when, but yes, I'll, yeah. Thank you all, and have a good night. Bye-bye.